Okay, 5 steps to this guaranteed formula I said I'd give you to kind of tie into your 9 traits. Surprise, surprise, these 5 things for a guaranteed success formula are not necessarily real estate related. 1, be honest and clear where you are leaving here. It's like an inventory. You ever go into a mall or any big place and there's a big X on the board that says you are here?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, so where are you now? You're just gonna take an inventory. We're like, be honest. My bank account, my mental state, my. Number 1, be honest where you and clear where you are now. 2, because we held this at the beginning of the week, I'm gonna say decide this week, in my opinion, where you want to go. Are you guys at day 1.5 a little more clear than when you came in, is relative to what we're doing here?
Yes, I would say yes.
Yes, no?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Alan thinks so. All right. So decide this week where you want to go. If you're a little more clear, let's wrap that up. I think with Thea said she wants to be a little more clear and a little more specific. 3, I put an asterisk next to it. If we know where we are, honestly, and we know where we want to go, and you didn't hold back because of a belief issue, you would say, here's where ideally I'd like to go. Identify, let's list the core issues blocking your path. If you know a few now, great, but I would work on this exercise. Does anyone have a knee jerk on that? Like maybe one item that you think's blocking your path?
Actually, John saw. I didn't really answer my question. It was about the funding.
Okay.
So I look at that in the homeless center,
That's a legit
video.
block. Yep.
Yeah.
By the way, I should have said this. All of those funding sources, there's no credit date. The soft pull.
Oh,
I want you to know.
that's good to know too.
So if you don't like what they're presenting, or you don't qualify, then okay, fine. Big deal.
So yeah,
Um,
Chris, I think mine's the biggest hang up is just the financial part of looking at how to get started, like the VA, some of the systems that I see that you kind of guys that offer, meaning that y'all are associated with, that you can help with your business, like the where you can call, they provide you the leads and things like that. So I think it's just the initial trying to structure all of that payment. I mean, getting that set up for my business.
Yep.
And then
Yep.
also when I was asking you earlier today about when a seller do say, hey, I want money up front. So just
Yep.
trying to put both of those together, that has been the biggest block for me to try to navigate that and get started.
Okay. So if your credit's decent, if not, I'm talking to everybody, not just Debbie, borrow a partner's credit. And 7 figures in Fund and Grow, you can get 0% cards for 12 months. That's cheap money. Okay, that's what I would say. And treat it as in your brain, treat it as a bridge loan. Because your goal is to do deals. We'll talk about how many later, but if your goal is to do deals, and treat it as a bridge loan with 7 figures and with Fund and Grow. With Ease, frankly, same thing. Ease is only approved to fund our associate programs, but it's a bridge loan. It's not a long-term loan. That'd be crazy. My son Nick went and joined a private coach for speaking back, I don't know, over a year now. It was $75,000. It's a lot of money. He joined, he did it through Ease, right? It was 75 grand. Yeah. So he didn't say, I'm going to take out a 7-year loan and take 7 years of it off. He said, it's a bridge loan and I'm going to get rid of it. So when you guys, you get rid of it with what? Deals. Okay.
Chris,
Well,
do you know if the Fund and Grow, because I've heard of them before, they usually had a program like you didn't have to go in by yourself. I know it was $5,000 to just set up with their program, but if you had a partner, then y'all can split it and they could still do that. Do you know if that option is available if we go in
Yeah.
with your group?
You can do
Okay.
you can bring a partner anytime, but here's what I did, you guys. I didn't have the money at the time I looked at Fund and Grow. It was way back when I started. It was $3,500. I didn't have the money. They have another option. The other option is, hey, as we get you approved and we get you aligned, we'll take our fee out of that. Now it's more expensive, but I was like, I don't have the cash flow, so get me some lines and take the fee out of that. That's exactly what I did. And that's how we paid for that lead job and other things we ran into at the very beginning, and some of our overhead. Yeah, you can do that. You can get creative. You can get resourceful in all this, guys. I know I tell the story all the time, but if I said right now, I got $100 bill. I've done it at these events. Yeah, if whoever can come up with $100 bill in the next 2 hours, I'll give you this 100. You double your money. Sounds silly, but you'd all go find a $100 bill, wouldn't you? Because you know you're gonna get an extra 100. I think the same way about this stuff, but it's all belief. You felt that strong, you could go, how can I get it? I'll just get this done and get the deals done, like I did when I joined with Ron. Okay. Anyone else have one core issue that you think I can help you on quickly? Like, what's a block? Anyone? You open to coaching? No, nobody has any blocks.
Well, I think it was Tabitha that mentioned this. Was I have no background in sales or talking to customers, so for me, it's the telephone calls.
Yeah.
Phone calls. So, like the experience yesterday with Zach calling, hearing him, how he communicates, and all that really helped. And I know there's recordings, all that.
Yeah, you're not alone. That's frankly, most people that would be stated as their biggest block. Falling for sure. Like Rick shared yesterday. So immersing yourself in everything you just said, yes. I would grab the big seller call thing and just eat that up.
Yeah, I would probably agree with that. You know, I guess even though I have made calls before, you know, the script being different, and new, right?
Yep.
I think my first few calls, I found myself kind of trying to engage with the person on the phone and lost track of where I was in the script. So,
all this is normal.
yeah.
All this is normal. Good. You
I
said
was just say for the longest time, I mean a long time, it would take me a lot of nerve just to get on the phone. But once I got through 5 calls, that was a magic number. Once I got through 5 calls, the rest of them were a piece of cake.
Right.
So it's just getting there and doing it. And then the more you do it, the more confidence you get. And like Chris said, I listened to live seller calls over and over and over again. So I knew Chris's response when the seller said something.
Okay.
yeah, and you guys are newer. Just remember what I did with Tabitha. Like I hope Tabitha goes out now and does what? Just get the first person on the phone and say, awesome, I'm just gathering some info and have my partner give you a call. My senior partner give you a call. That's the beauty of it. And then we'll record it for her and then we'll post it for her. And then she gets more and more of those under her belt. Then it becomes second nature. Promise you it does. It's like anything else. You know how long, we all know how long it takes for let me back up. Have you ever watched a good movie? And they either have you pissed off, crying, or happy? Right? That's their job, right?
Yeah.
So how do you think they get to that? The actors.
Or
They study the script over and over and over. So they also
Repetition.
learn how to do that, how to move you.
right.
Yeah, there's books on it.
Yeah.
There's books on how to be a better emotional actor for your goals. This stuff is important, but no one takes the time to do it. So I join real estate and I go, I can get these 3 paydays because they're $100,000 and then I don't get one in the next month and I'm pissed off. It takes time to you guys insert in the box. At this point in my life, I am blank years old. It took me blank years to get here. Some people, how long did you work in your job?
Almost 40 years.
40 years. The people go, Rick, it took you 15 months to get your first deal. 40 years he threw out. And throw out, I don't want to bump you out, but so did he care that it took him 15 months to get his first deal? 15 months is fast in his case, right? 40 years. And he dwarfed his income with that. So different ways to look at it, but be okay with it and just get better at it. We can help you. The system, the call critiques are set up to help. Okay, so I'm just giving you examples, guys, but I know there's a bucket of blocks, and our role is not to show you how to do a deal skill set wise. I wish it were that easy. If it was that easy, you'd go to YouTube, look at all our deals, and you're off. You're all set. It's all this other stuff that you call about when we go, okay, let me help you with it. Rusty will call me with a problem and go, I know, you probably went through it, so here's what it is. Always. And if I can't, I'll find someone from my coaches that can help you. Make sense? That's what we always do. If I've hooked him up with Peter Taunton 2 or 3 times, and whatever it takes, I'm going to put you with someone if I can't help you. Okay. Did I miss someone on Zoom? Did I talk over you? No. Carolina, Florida. Go ahead, Carolina.
I guess what had me stopped doing real estate for 25 years now, it's the fear of mixing the two things, the real estate, since I'm a licensed real estate, I'm doing creative financing.
Yeah.
And,
Dana brought that up yesterday, Carolina, on the Hollywood Squares Zoom screen. She's right above you. Dana, she's an agent as well. So we helped her through some of that yesterday.
okay,
Message Shayna on the Apprentice Slack channel that you'd like to see the replay from day one. And then I said it was okay. Secondly, just know there's a bunch of agents in the community, and I used to be an agent and a broker owner. So I get it, and I can help you. You could turn it into a major plus.
awesome.
Major plus.
All right, so as long as, I can combine the two of them for now.
course.
Then I'm like really set to go. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, the best example you'll hear me give among other things is all the deals that you cannot complete now as an agent, you're going to be able to complete. Expireds, people that can't afford you, people that don't want to do a short sale, anything that's a fit in your box, I'll show you how to do.
So much, yeah. Thank you.
You bet. Okay, so back to the formula, guys. We only have 2 more. 1, be honest and get clear where you are now. 2, decide this week where you want to go. 3, identify the core issues blocking your path so we can rip those apart. You're going to kind of get obsessed over like either getting them out of your life or bettering them if they're blocked like scripts. 4, and doing that massive action plan. So this is kind of a little bit of Tony Robbins here, but massive action plan to overcome the blocks. So what do I mean by that? Let's just take one thing. Let's take scripts, right? And that's going to be scripts and competence, right? What does massive action plan mean when we bring one item out of that block bucket and say, how can we do it? Massive action plan, MAP. You go like this. We do it as a company. Zach said to me yesterday, hey, our two new guys in our strategy and sales department have a ton of ideas for us. So let's bring them in and let's whiteboard it. What he means is we're going to do this with them. So scripts, Donald, you free flow it. How could I get better?
You
Can
can
come up
team
with-
up with another,
Role play.
role play.
So let's go fast with no blocks. One is role play. No block is not, oh, well, how can I just, what, maybe if you had no blocks, what could you do to get better? Massive action on the script issue. What else? Role play, what else? Time blocking.
Yeah.
What else?
This before you get on the phone.
Practice. So read. Nick used to chant scripts over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So that's one way of doing it. You gotta keep immersing yourself in that so it's embedded. What else?
Record yourself.
Record. And get critique.
Yeah.
You guys want to get even better faster? What?
Listen to the calls.
Yep, record, critique, listen to them before you give them to your coach. If you're in the associate level, there's a channel just for starter, just for I6 and just for immersion where you're going to load yours. Before you do it, listen to it yourself. You go through the pain first, then load it to your coach.
All right, cool.
No, guys, no, all kidding aside, it takes a crap load of time. We're trying to get AI involved in this, and we are going to do it to train it to help us. It's a lot of time, but yet we keep screaming at you guys to do it. Why? Because I know that's going to lead to deals.
Yeah.
And trust me, we don't love it.
And don't listen to it and say, oh, I don't want the coach to listen.
Yeah, we get that a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. What else? No blocks. And what else? To get rid of this block of scripts and dialogues and conference, what else can we do?
The style.
Yeah.
More times at bat. Dial. Yeah, if you throw up on the phone and you say the wrong thing, can you call them back next week? Sure. No. You didn't lose them until they sell. No harm done. What else?
So,
Listen to other calls. On the script channel, I post mine. Coaches post like and we post good ones that are on there. I posted obvious a week ago because I said, wow, you get way better. I'm gonna post that on the script channel. So I posted on that. Listen to other people. Going through it. What else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So see, you get that exercise though. Take one block at a time. You should try going for 25 things. Is what Tony Robbins teaches, but we came up at 6 in 2 seconds there, right? So that's why you have massive action plan, MFP. Okay, so that's number 4. And the last one is with a coach, practice ACA. Zach mentioned ACA yesterday. Is anyone not familiar with ACA? ACAA. Anyone not familiar? Everybody's familiar? Okay. Nick, were you going to say something? Sorry, I got on a roll. About ease?
Buddies.
Ease funding?
No, I just heard you talking about that, so that's why
Yeah, do you guys have questions?
Option.
You can hit Nick on.
I've since paid that off. I paid that off in 3 years. So,
That's from a speaking. You didn't go out and do deals, right? By the way, other ways of funding we should talk about that I've seen in the community: 401ks, IRAs, ELOCs. I won't mention name, but one of the people that came in the President's Club said, my IRA is doing like nothing. So if I take the penalty and I go do 5 deals and plow it into a new self-directed, I'm going to probably be better off. Yep. She took the penalty and she came in the President's Club.
One of the things.
Then I'll go, okay, go Walter.
Yeah, you said something about because I've heard about fundingrow.com. What was that you mentioned? You said it really fast about that they'll give you like the 12
Instead of
For the
going up with the
car.
upfront fee, they'll get you lines. And as they get the line, let's say they get you a $10,000 line, they take the fee out of that on a percentage basis. It's going to cost you more over time because they get you a bunch of lines. I mean, cost you more upfront, but they immediately put it on the line they just got you, which is likely 0%.
But is that true that I also heard from other investors that do they give you like a credit card where they have the money if you qualify and you're approved that way, and if you use some of it, you can always put it back.
Yeah, it's like a card. It's a most different card.
Oh, okay, good. That's
Yep.
good to know.
So isn't 7 figures, but 7 figures in Fund and Grow has a component to build business credit in your regular.
Oh,
Okay, those two are kind of interchangeable. You guys do your own due diligence and pick. But I only picked Fund and Grow because back then I didn't know 7 figures, and I needed to get something set up. And then ease is just for programs. It took us like 4 years to get approved by them. That's just for education.
Yeah, I found that out the hard way. I don't know why it's all on me. I read a page in module 2, but I chose to call Eve, thinking I wanted to fund my get line of credit going basically.
So that's the other two.
Yeah. But and you say it clearly in the sheet.
That's all right.
Yeah. So
One of the things that I had a challenge with, and this was Chris Chan on my mindset on it, was I had a spend versus invest mindset.
Yeah.
So after 4 deals, I'm doing my bookkeeping between Excel and QuickBooks,
Mhm.
and it was taking a lot of my time. And Chris said, first off, you need to get a bookkeeper and with CPA because you got 4 deals. It's starting to get messy. And it's time to hire an GA or executive assistant. I said, I could be responsible for his salary.
Yeah.
And it's $800 a month for bookkeeping and CPA.
Yeah.
And he said, Rick, you got a HELOC, right? I said, yeah. He said, use it. It'll pay you back many times over. And I have no regrets.
yeah.
Not sure where to get started? Go to smartrealestatecoach.com/get going for free books, strategy calls, and a whole bunch more. We're going to help you get going the wicked smart way. We've been after this for over a decade doing exactly that.
Again, belief. So when we go, might not do a deal. No, you'll do a deal. Commit to doing a deal, you do a deal. I called Rick when he was on, I didn't know he was on vacation, but I called Rick, he was on vacation, when he was an immersion member. And I said, look, I'm going to bring in, because we try to bring in X amount of high 6, the high levels are limited. And I said, I want to bring in 5 new people. I want to crank it up myself personally. And he said, okay, now he hadn't done a deal yet. Talking about belief. Because a lot of people say, I'll do a deal and then I'll get going. He hadn't even done a deal yet. And he just blind faith went. So the rest is history. It's like Judy's coming on soon. We'll do her deal. Rick, we usually do your video tomorrow morning. I just noticed in my notes, but we might fit it in tonight. It might be nice to leave on that.
Okay.
Okay.
What's that, Chris? You say
Which one?
6? Is that like
That's another level.
within the apprentice program or associated?
No, I'll do it later.
It's in the associate program.
Okay.
It's the highest level. It's not the highest level. It's second to highest level.
I don't know. You guys do you know people? Let me ask you this way: who you've ever looked at and said, "Oh, they're in the right time, the right place, or they're lucky." It's just opportunity. Ever? You know, like yeah. It's like opportunities like water, right? The example I gave last boot camp was we had a leak in our new house here, and there was water coming in the slider, but we couldn't find it. So my contractor's like, yeah, probably came in if water finds a path, right? Well, opportunity finds a path too. It's no different. So and I don't want to be crude how I say this, but like we keep running, we keep putting people on the plane. I would love everybody to be on it, but I'm not tied to it. Just understand that you're going to get there if you decide to get on with us. Opportunity, just find someone else. Opportunities like water. Boop. Oh, Al doesn't want it. Okay, we'll go to Rick. Rich doesn't want it. Okay, we'll go to. It's okay.